Welcome back. Wave 4 of the Fire Emblem Engage DLC has been released. The Fell Xenologue is here. And I know what you're thinking. Can we, finally, at long last in Wave 4, give Sommi some belly rubs? No. No, we cannot. Anyway, let's start up the Fell Xenologue. We do that by heading over here to the well.
Divine One, we have been getting reports lately of a strange presence coming from this well.
Really?
I have not been able to find anything unusual about it, but perhaps you should investigate.
I mean, it was purpley a moment ago. That was it? Oh, there we go. Fell Xenologue. You can access the Fell Xenologue from the ancient well. You do not have to complete it all at once. You can return to the world of the main story between chapters if you like. Nah, we're done there. The Fell Xenologue also has a difficulty setting separate from that of the main game. Oh. I'm going to keep us what we're on at the moment though, so to Fell Xenologue. Begin. Fell Xenologue 1. Dragons from Afar.
Faced one way, 1,000 years separation. The other way, 100 years regret. Pray, dream of my sorrow. Pray, dispel the darkness from this world. The only light here is in memory, and the hope you instilled flickers. Alas, I know the truth. In this world, there is no salvation. In this world, there is no you.
An ominous start there, but okay.
Where am I? This isn't the Somniel.
Alir.
Who are you?
That's interesting.
I am. No, it is no matter. My name lost its meaning long ago.
Very interesting.
But I have this strange feeling, as if the two of us have met somewhere.
We have never met before, not in any way you would understand. I'm speaking to you from across a mirror. You are my reflection, and my land's last hope.
Do you have the red parts in your hair? It doesn't look like you do, so you're clearly in it, like the emblem, the Zero emblem.
Please, I need your assistance. Will you save those who are important to me?
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Really? You accept my plea without hearing what it entails?
I suppose I feel like helping you might ease some of my own anxieties. Almost as if this is a chance to get back something that I lost a long time ago. In short, yes, I'm here for you.
I'm glad to hear you say so.
Did we not get to see her face at all?
I was afraid you would refuse, since I'm unable to explain all the details. Suffice to say that the land I speak of is threatened by a foe with a wicked heart. The only hope for my people is for you to collect the 7 bracelets.
Bracelets?
In my world, emblems dwell inside bracelets. You will need them in order to succeed. Now, I will transport you there. Those you encounter after arriving will guide you.
Will you and I meet again?
We will not. Nor have we ever met.
But we're meeting right now. What?
Not even in this very moment.
What?
You speak so cryptically. Still, I get the feeling I will see you again.
Be off now. I thank you, and wish you good fortune in the battles ahead. Goodbye, my fellow divine dragon. My twin from another world.
Huh. Did not expect that.
On your journey, I hope you feel joy, suffering, sorrow, and love.
You hope I feel suffering and sorrow? Strange.
Because I will feel nothing anymore. I will never awaken again.
Very, very cryptic, very strange.
So bright.
Sister, it worked! Our prayers are answered!
After all these long years, at last our savior has come. You.
Is that?
Where am I?
You are in Lethos Castle. We have long awaited your arrival.
You alright? How you do?
Thank you for answering our prayers.
No problem?
I am Nell, one of the dragons who resides here.
And I am Nil, her twin brother.
That's not gonna get confusing.
It's nice to meet you, Nell. And you, Nil. I'm the Divine Dragon.
You could say his name. It's kind of rude.
So you are the Divine Dragon.
Fate has made a cruel and mysterious choice.
As we mentioned previously, the little sort of like shadow mark on the nose, it seems to be different for her location. That seems more appropriate. We'll keep an eye on the other characters, see if they moved it.
It is such a joy to see you reborn.
Reborn? What does that...
The Divine Dragon is deceased. You fell in the last war. Our world has been consumed by darkness in the time since. We have long prayed for a savior to aid us, and your appearance seems to be our answer. It is unfortunate. I would have preferred never to see you again.
It sounds so harsh, but I hope I understand her correctly.
Nell?
But we are in desperate need of aid, and we do not have the luxury of choice.
Okay, maybe not.
I will speak no more of it. Please follow me.
I'm so sorry, Divine One. She is rather more upset by this than I would have expected. She and the Divine Dragon have a somewhat complicated history.
Well, I really need to know more, don't I?
This is the Bracelet Vault. Here, our emblem bracelets are kept secure.
I see.
I assume it's seen better days.
Upon that pedestal lies the bracelet of the Shepherd Exalt. It is the sole bracelet in our possession. The emblems within it are safely in slumber.
There are 7 bracelets in total. We lost the other 6 in the war with Sombron.
So, he exists in your world as well.
I will explain from the beginning. The first dragons were born millennia ago, and from them came the divine and fell dragons. For a time, there was peace, until the fell dragons turned to conquest and destruction. With the world under threat, the divine dragons and the people prayed for salvation. And that salvation came in the form of beings from other worlds known as emblems. The emblems were manifestations of those ardent prayers for peace.
My sister and I were performing that ancient rite when you arrived. We thought a new emblem would appear to save us.
I mean, kind of worked then.
And you got me.
Yes, it was quite the shock. I'm still a bit beside myself.
The emblems brought an end to the fighting, but only temporarily. 1,000 years ago, Sombron sought to exploit the emblems for his own ambitions.
Sounds familiar.
We experienced that war firsthand. It was awful. The entire continent became a battlefield. The dragons and the royal families fought over the emblems until all sides were exhausted.
But as we stood upon the brink of annihilation, the divine dragons won a key victory. Lumera, the divine dragon monarch, imprisoned fell dragon Sombron, at the cost of her life.
My mother died 1,000 years ago?
Her sacrifice bestowed peace upon the people even as they mourned her passing. But it was her successor who healed the wounded land and returned it to prosperity.
Her successor? You mean the next Divine Dragon Monarch?
Yes. You.
the divine dragon monarch after Lumera was her own begotten child.
So at the moment, it almost feels like it's a possible future with the way everything is described. I'm assuming it won't be that, but just how it's described.
So I took the throne after she died. This is so different from the history of my world.
It's not that different. Because again, it's like the events they've said have happened sort of in your world.
You are a wonderful ruler. Under your reign, it seems like the world would be at peace for the rest of time. But it was not to be. Sombron eventually returned, and another war began.
Whosoever gathers all 7 of the awakened emblems will be granted immense power. Sombron intended to use that power to exact revenge and restore the Fell Dragon's honor.
Like, it depends, like, if we're assuming what year this is set. That's the thing. It's like, if it's set at the same year, then yeah, it's very different. If it's set in a future year, then it could just be an alternate future. It depends. It depends.
To achieve that end, he was willing to set the whole world ablaze.
And I take it I lost this war.
No, not exactly. You and Sombron each slew the other. On the night of the decisive clash, you and he perished at the same moment.
So the Fell Dragon is already gone? Then who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
An unknown malefactor is attempting to fulfill the late Sombron's ambitions.
They come and go without a trace. We know nothing of their whereabouts or appearance. All we know for sure is that, like Sombron, this individual wants to collect the 7 bracelets. In fact, we believe they already have 2.
1 in Lethos Castle, 2 in enemy hands. Where are the other 4?
Each of the 4 nations of Elios possesses one. They once fought under a single banner, but that changed drastically after your death. Now, with nothing to unite them, the little ones, the humans, bicker among themselves.
The little ones.
Thus far, they have kept one another in check, but war could break out at any moment.
I don't know if the Divine Dragon's army was ever truly united. I saw them argue, in this very castle, about which nation was to blame for your death. Which is absurd, of course. It was no one's fault.
Now that our savior has arrived, it is imperative we reclaim the bracelets. The conflict we have avoided for years will soon be inevitable. You may need to cross blades with people who resemble your own friends and allies.
I understand. I'll brace myself for that possibility. So, you're both divine dragons, like me?
What gave you that impression?
The attire, mainly.
You said you were dragons, and you live in Lethos Castle, so I just assumed.
Your assumption is incorrect.
Alright, chill.
What she means, Divine One, is that we...
Watch out! Assassins!
Nell!
Interesting.
She's a Fell Dragon!
I was wondering what was going on with the giant gem on his chest.
My brother and I both. In this world, Fell Dragons are born as twins.
Aha!
We severed ties with our father during the last war. We now fight against our misguided kin.
I cannot transform, but that does not stop me from fighting at Nell's side.
Fell Dragon twins.
I suppose I simply assumed that you would already know what we were. It seems I was mistaken. If you will not aid us, you may leave. We will defend this world ourselves.
Alright, see you then.
No, I'll fight with you. I don't care about your heritage. If you truly want to protect this world, I'll be your ally.
Oh, that's a relief. Now, let us march into battle together, just like the good old days.
Show us your mettle, Divine One. We shall see if you are truly the answer to our prayers.
I wonder if I can actually bring anyone with me. The loading screen would imply yes, but I'm not entirely sure because no one else seems to have come to this other world. It does seem to be it's pretty much the same point in the timeline though. Okay, Fell Xenologue deployment. In Fell Xenologue battles, your allies will have predetermined classes and levels. Aww. Their inventories are also predetermined, but you can swap items between units normally. Allies who fall in battle will return afterward regardless of your difficulty setting. Oh. Well, I can be a bit more carefree then. Fell Xenologue features unique allies who will join you in each battle as guests. Nell is a powerful dragon unit. Nil is a capable support unit in conjunction with emblems, but it is not well suited to the front lines. Losing either Nell or Nil would count as a defeat, so be careful in using them. Okay. Let's have a look at a unit selection. Yeah, so we can have our like normal group. Okay, that's the bit I wanted to be sure of, because it's kind of like let's get Ivy in the group. We all know why I want Ivy in the group, because Ivy is just so overpowered for me. So it's that simple. And I'm thinking, because I'm aware of like certain characters coming up in this DLC, I kind of want to get Vale in the group as well. Kind of makes sense, like the fell dragon stuff going on. It's like, yeah, she's a fell child, and these are fell children, yes, as well. So I was going to say childs, and it didn't make sense. Right, so let's have a look at what we got. Not the unit selection, no, swap spaces. We can get a good look here. So what we got? Corrupted all around the place. Got an archer there, should be okay though. Okay, so it's you we want to take out, Wolf Knight over there. Now how quickly can we do this? Defeat ? Let's see. So let's see about swapping spaces, because can we get you just a little tiny bit closer? Just a little bit. Right, fight.
The enemy has most likely come for the bracelet of the Shepherd Exalt. We must stop them here, before they can reach its location.
Yeah, we'll get you dead very quickly.
Ooh.
That's a familiar voice. Very familiar. Let's move you on up as quickly as possible.
Let's go.
Went there, that would be an issue. So let's go there. Attack. Yeah, Hellfire will be good there. Boom. It's fun to be playing this again.
I will
Let's see
fight
about
for
what you guys can do.
I've got this.
As we head up with Ivy, etc. Don't want to get the attention of so many things. I'm not aware of like their capabilities at this point, so I don't want to rush up too quickly with these guys. So we'll just be a bit cautious.
Cute, right? But watch out. Those fangs will really leave a mark.
Okay. Protective. Should have a look at that. Boom. Like, you're still so overpowered though. Like, even with your set stats, etc. Gotta be careful of the archer though, which is why I went this way.
Nothing left of you.
Imagine if I had my Ivy from the main game though. That's probably why they limit you.
You can lift the Fang's curse with my restore staff. Give it to someone who can use it.
Fangs? The bite of a corrupted wolf inflicts a status effect called Cursed Fangs. Each stack of Cursed Fangs will reduce the max HP of the affected unit by 5. Cursed stacks of each hit and last for the rest of the battle unless you remove it using a Restore Staff. Okay. You see the little curse icon there as well. So, let's bring you in here then. So we want the Restore Staff. Yeah, she can't use the Restore Staff. It's like this. Yeah, it's not going to be any good to me at the moment then, is it? Then we've got Obscurite. Let's use that. Okay, Ivy, keep going up there. Like, ugh. In a normal situation, I'd be fine and happy with sending Ivy out like that, but I'm gonna go there, engage.
Grant me strength.
But this is not a normal situation, so it would be kind of unwise. But we'll get the doubles out at least. Get the doubles out. Okay. Yeah, we'll try the Engage Plus with you already.
Emblem Eternal!
Just see how things play out.
This time, victory was mine.
Let's move you up a bit now then. And put you there. It's a shame I can't use that at this point. It's fine though. It's fine. Ooh.
You're not going anywhere. It won't be easy beating that one. Not with my emblem's power protecting it.
Slow. Enough.
15. From a double. From a double. Get it again. Oh, would have been nice. Okay, let's see here. Because you can get in there. I mean, Astra Storm, would that be any good against you? Not really, but an attack using Fire would be a good idea. Because we'd have you sorted. Chain attack, 4 times 3, then a 16, then a 16, you're done.
Hand over the bracelet.
No.
I will help. Tenacious fall.
Now that was fun.
You're done.
You won. This time.
Ivy being overpowered once again.
Aww, they got away. I was hoping we would finally learn their identity.
At least we got back the bracelet they were carrying. That's...
The bracelet of the ancestor. It seems different since we last laid eyes on it.
Maybe this emblem can tell us about their time in enemy hands. I'll summon them again so we can talk. Huh? That's strange.
You can't summon them?
What?
The invocation isn't coming to me. Perhaps it's because I'm in a new world? But that's no good. Summoning emblems is what a divine dragon does.
Divine dragon?
Ah.
I'm Tiki. Are you a divine dragon like me?
Well...
Impossible. Emblems in this state shouldn't be able to speak.
Hello, Emblem Tiki. I might be able to summon you again, but your invocation isn't coming to me. Do you know it?
I don't know anything about an invocation. My head feels fuzzy. It hurts. Please, don't make me fight anymore. I don't like hurting people.
You need not act against your will. Allow me to return you to peaceful slumber.
You can do that?
I can indeed. But I am unfamiliar with this summoning power of which you speak. The divine dragon of this world was able to cleanse fallen emblems. It would seem that you cannot do the same. So I will send Emblem Tiki to rest. In slumber, she will be safe from those who would exploit her power. No longer will she be compelled to fight.
You might say we are containing her power in the bracelet. Sadly, since we lack the ability to awaken emblems, she cannot aid us any further.
It sounds like our only option right now. Please, go ahead. Whatever benefits there might be to keeping her awake, I won't force her to fight. Tiki, I hope we'll meet again someday.
I'd like that. When we do, let's play together lots, okay?
Absolutely.
Farewell, Emblem Tiki. Sweet dreams.
Night-night.
Now, so long as we keep her away from the enemy, she will be able to rest.
Thank you, Nell.
We place our emblems into slumber as a matter of course, to prevent their exploitation. Emblem Tiki was thus asleep when she was taken, but she returned to us awake. Our foe must therefore possess the power to awaken emblems.
Only divine and fell dragons can control them in that way. There are no divine dragons left in this world, so that means our enemy is a fell dragon. One of our siblings, in other words.
If it's a sibling of yours, then do you have any idea who it could be?
We have many brothers and sisters, but we're not acquainted with all of them. Many died in the most recent war. There is no telling which of them survived.
The power to control emblems is rare. If we knew the culprit, we would surely recall. Perhaps this child was born after we left Sombron, or developed this power late.
I'm just thinking about the possibilities of who it could be.
Dragon powers are unpredictable. I cannot transform myself or control emblems at all. Sombron deemed me a failure. If I had stayed with him, I would probably be dead by now.
How awful.
I managed to survive only because Nell took me with her when she left. It angers me to think that our siblings could be behind this. To be given that kind of power, only to use it for evil. What a waste.
Nell.
Sorry. It's not my intention to poison the mood.
So, Divine One, our objective is to put an end to the ambitions of Sombron's mysterious heir. Since we are fighting to return the emblems to slumber, they will not be able to help us.
Yeah, that is a real shame.
Knowing this, it is your choice whether or not to join our cause. What say you?
Yes, I'll help.
Splendid! It is such a comfort to have you on our side. Isn't it, Nell?
I doubt she's going to agree.
After what I saw in that battle, I must agree.
You're a mystery to me.
But I will remain unsettled by the necessity of fighting alongside this dead dragon.
Oh, I unsettle you, do I?
Please, there is no need to quarrel. Why don't the two of you shake hands and agree to be friends from now on?
I decline.
Then I guess I'll pass too.
You could at least try to get along.
Before we depart the castle, Nil, we should say our farewells.
Oh, agreed.
I didn't know anyone else was in the castle. Is it a person I know?
You are welcome to come find out. But what you see may upset you.
Uh-oh.
It looks to be a monument of some kind.
Oh. Oh.
This is the resting place of the divine dragon. Your grave.
Yeah.
I did warn you.
We will be just a moment, Divine One. You can go back if you like.
Actually, do you mind if I say something? I'd like to speak to my other self, who lived here with you.
I think that would be a lovely gesture.
Visiting my own gravestone. Not something I ever thought I'd do. I can see why Nell is unsettled by this situation. I promise to fulfill your role and protect those important to you as best I can. And with that, my reflection, goodbye.
Ooh, a bit of backstory.
Why can't I turn into a dragon like you and Father?
There. You may someday.
I'm a failure. I'm weak.
No, Nell. You are strong. Surely you will be able to transform eventually.
When?
Not even Father can say for sure. But until then, hold on to this.
I was going to say, like, he doesn't have the crystal on his chest.
Your Dragonstone? But you won't be able to transform without it.
I can if you carry it for me. And I know you will always be by my side.
I'm really liking Nell more now.
We are two halves of a whole, Nell. This power is ours to share.
Our power.
That's adorable. Ooh. World map Fell Xenologue. Fell Xenologue has its own map, which you can traverse as you progress the story. You can use the world map menu to return to the world of the main story or the Somnio. You can also fight in skirmishes that will appear in areas you've already completed. So pretty much the same as what we've been doing previously. So, what we'll do then is now end this part here, and in the next part we'll do Fell Xenologue 2. So we'll see you in the next part. Ta-da for now.